Hey guys, welcome back to Books and Coffee. My name is Jeremy, and I've been gone for a while, about 4 months roughly. But a lot of things in my personal life has kept me away. I was on vacation when I filmed my last video, actually, my Vampire Diaries book series review. Um, that I you hear thunder or rain, it is pouring and storming outside, which means it's just a great time to make a video, right? but I have an update. I don't want I don't want this to offend anybody or to upset anybody, but this channel, I don't know exactly what's going to happen to it because I've had a lot of time over the last couple of months to really think about what I want to do with it. I mean, it's been a wonderful channel it's been a great channel for almost the last 5 years, and I just feel like it's kind of time to say goodbye to it and start something different. I do have a brand new channel, which is a part of the reason I have started this video. I have decided to start reading and talking about all things Star Wars. I've been a huge fan for years. I have that huge poster right there and another one right there. Um, so if you do in fact want to go ahead and subscribe to my new one, I will leave that down below. Right now it is called Star Wars Superfan. I might change the name. I might take off the Superfan and put something else there in the future, but for right now that's what it's going to be. Um, and I'm planning on reviewing almost every book of Star Wars I read. I'm planning on reviewing and talking about all of the Star Wars Rebels TV show, the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show, the revival Clone Wars season we're getting next year, as well as all of the films, and just go much more in depth into the expanded universe as well as the legend, as well as the canon books as well. So if you want to subscribe to me on there, that's kind of my new very exciting adventure that I will be going on, and I'm quite excited for that channel. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, what's going to happen here is this is also another matter because I have decided to completely stop reading young adult literature. That's just been something like literally the last young adult book I read was City of Heavenly Fire, which I finished reading well about a year and a half ago. And then I reviewed it almost a year ago, and I just there's nothing necessarily wrong with young adult literature, but I feel like I've just outgrown it in a lot of ways, and it's taken me a long time to finally come to terms with that. I mean, I think I'll still read some young adult books because there are Star Wars books that are young adult that are being published. There's a couple by Claudia Gray that I have every intention of reading. So I don't think I'll never ever read another young adult book. I don't think I'll ever do that. I'm just going to be stop reading like the bulk of books I read just will not be young adult anymore. That's just going to be it. So I'm definitely downsizing my collection massively, getting rid of books because it was on BookTube and everyone says you must read this. It's the most amazing thing ever. And then it would sit on my shelves for 2-3 years, and then I would never read it, and then I would end up getting rid of it for another book that would sit there the same amount of time. And then the cycle just keeps going over and over again. So um, I've decided just one author off the top of my head that I will probably never read, that I had 5 of her books, and that's Leigh Bardugo. She wrote the Grisha trilogy as well as the Six of Crows duology, and she has the first book of a planned other fantasy duology coming out in, I think, January, which I believe is called King of Scars or Scars of Kings. I'm not sure what that title's called, but anyway. I kind of held on to her books because I heard about that possible spinoff, and the cover and synopsis sounded so interesting, but it's just not really for me. Um, so um, it's taken me a while, but I really am excited to see what else I could possibly do. I won't delete my videos. I mean, I deleted some like a year ago or whatever, but there's like 98 videos on this channel so far, and I won't ever delete my channel or delete any of my videos. You know, I want people to be able to have access to them and to be able to go back and watch them. And whenever I do read a young adult novel and I like it enough to want to do a review, I will be coming to this space to in fact review it. I'm going to be trying to upload a video on this channel at least every week, so you guys are getting something on this channel every single week. That's probably going to be uploaded either Sunday evening or sometime probably early in the mornings on Mondays, Eastern Standard Time. And my series that I did review was, I think it was called Review Series Sunday, or maybe that was Monday. It's been 4 months. I haven't exactly watched the last video, but yeah. So that's what I will be doing. Excuse me, my throat is dry. But I just kind of wanted to share with you what my new channel is going to be, and to kind of apologize for being gone for 4 months. That was totally not planned, and as you know, I am no longer in my same space. This is my new room. It's very, very nice. Let's see if this will cooperate with me. I have my brand new big TV. I have my big bookshelf over there, which is going to be my Star Wars bookshelf. There's already about 11 books of Star Wars, and if you guys want me to share some Star Wars stuff, I guess I could. I mean, I won't review any of that on here, even if it is young adult. Everything that is Star Wars is going to be uploaded to my new channel. So if you guys want to, I will just leave the link in the description, and I hope to see you guys there. There's only one video uploaded so far to that channel, which uploaded about a week ago or more, and that was Thunder. But let me know what you guys think. Once again, I'm not really getting rid of this channel. These are just changes that are going to be happening. So I will still read young adult books from time to time, but if I don't absolutely fall in love with a novel, then I'm probably not going to review it over here if it is young adult. If I downright hated a book, I'm not going to review that. Because I want to only review books that I like. What's the point of making a YouTube video where you're trashing a novel? Yeah, some people like watching those kinds of things, but I don't like making them. I think I made one, which was for Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren, which I have decided to give a reread, because I think that might be. But I have lots of adult books. I just feel like I've just kind of outgrown a lot of young adult, because I feel like a lot of the characters are the same, a lot of the storylines are the same, a lot of the romances, if a story has romance, are the same. And when it comes to young adult books, I don't really like reading books that has romance, which is in YA. I mean, there are a couple of authors that I will continue to read their books no matter what, even that they are young adult. One of them being Cassandra Clare is one of them, the other one being John Green, two of my favorite authors, young adult authors of all time. I will continue to reread the Twilight series, because I love that series, and people can judge me all they want. I find the books to be very fun. However, I have kind of also had a lot of time to reflect on that series and see it for what it really is. It is a very fun story. It is a very addictive story, and they do have characters that you can very much fall in love with, and you love to follow them from novel to novel until you see that story completed, or you go back to the beginning and reread their story. But I do kind of recognize it's not the best series in the world. It's not the best written series in the world, but I kind of can appreciate for what it is. It's just a really fun escape, just like a lot of reading is. But when I want to escape, like literally escape, I always run to sci-fi and fantasy. Those are the two genres when I really want to just dive into a story and escape. So I do have some young adult novels that are sci-fi that I have every intention of keeping. There's a young adult fantasy series called Fallen Kingdoms that is fantasy, high fantasy actually, that I definitely want to read that, because I do have the whole series. But as for an updated bookshelf tour, my living room is still a chaotic disaster, to put it mildly, so I want to get that cleaned up and completely healed, basically cleansed, all, cleaned up, and then when I have space, then I might do a bookshelf tour of my young adult books. And then if you guys really want to see my Stars collection of books and comics, then I will show those to you then. So once again, sorry if I rambled, but I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys for a couple more minutes. But I will see you guys probably sometime next week, probably next Sunday or Monday. And until then, I hope you guys have a great day and see you later. Bye.